Hello everyone, this is Mike1217, and I welcome you back to Let's Play Twilight Princess, and I'm gonna warp. I need to get out of the way first. I'm gonna warp over to Castletown. In the last episode we finished off the Temple of Time, and we met with Ronaldo, and he gave us a letter to take to Telma. Our whole objective here, our main objective, is to restore the magic back to our Dominion Rod, which is the main item that we got in the Temple of Time. It no longer has this ability to take control over the statues that it was able to take control of in the Temple of Time. And we need that ability in order to progress the game. That's basically the gist of what's going on. Okay, cue the postman. Every time you finish a temple and you go this way, he shows up. Yep. With another useless letter. I don't know why I don't just cut these out. I mean, this is a letter from Ronaldo, though, so maybe this is useful, actually. I might actually check this out if I get a little bit lost, so I'll keep this in mind. But for right now, let's continue on and go to Telma's Bar. I mean, I have an idea what's coming next, I just don't know, like, what the order of the sequence of events is. So, this is like the one instance of the game where they don't exactly hold your hand and you have to kind of explore, which is nice. I'm glad there's at least something in the game where you actually do have to explore. That's something that I feel has kind of gotten lost with the Zelda series as a whole, exploring aspect, because that's, you know, what the series was originally based off of with the original game on the NES. It's exploring, finding secrets, and, you know, finding your way around. Something that just kind of been, you know, in some games they kind of bring back the aspect of exploring and, you know, like discovering things on your own. And actually in Skyward Sword, I will admit, it's done pretty well, but in this game it's not done very well. It's another major complaint I have with it. But let's see. Okay, that's stupid. I'm just gonna go back. Oh, well, I guess we have to show the letter to her, that's right. In Skyward Sword, if you get, like, the, like, key items like these that you're supposed to show to people, you don't really have to show them to them. They just, like, automatically know you have it. Yeah, show her the letter. Apparently, like, it's something I didn't really pick up on is apparently there's some kind of, like, love interest going on. So I guess Renato is a guy, since Telma, if you haven't been able to tell by looking at her chest, is clearly a woman. So, yeah, Renato's probably a guy, I guess, but who knows. You got the invoice, and we have to take this to the doctor. And I know where the doctor is. So, yeah. You need to go to the doctor around here in town. And he should be able to help us a little bit, so let's find out. I'm hoping I can enter this building right now. So this is kind of one of those, like, I don't want to say fetch quest, but it's, you know, like it's similar to the big Goron side quest in Ocarina of Time, where you get a bunch of different items and you show them to different people and then get a reward out of it. Only this is required in this game. This is just part of the game that I'm not quite familiar with, so this might be a sloppy video, I apologize about that. But I will practice the rest of this part of the game afterwards. But yeah, I know this is the building that we need to go to. And here is our doctor. Do we actually have to show him? Yeah, we do have to show him the letter. Okay. So the text. He has some interesting looking glasses there. Glasses that I would love to get for myself. And apparently he can't pay the bill. So I need to get a wooden statue. I'm just kind of trying to pay attention to the text here. Something I don't usually do. Spilled medicine all over the carving. The main stink. I put it outside to dry, and then it was stolen. Alright, so we need to find this carving to bring back to him, and then And then he'll be able to repay us for the invoice. Okay. I'm just kind of figuring out what's going on for myself here, but he mentioned something about a stench from the carving, and kind of put two and two together here. I guess it's not really two and two together, but it's not that obvious. But what you need to do is transform to a wolf, and you need to eventually acquire a scent. That's what I do remember. We haven't used the wolf form that much lately. Well, we didn't use it at all. You really don't use it at all at the Temple of Time, except to use your senses at the beginning to see that the statue's missing. But that's pretty much it. Alright, so now I have to find my way in. Of course, the wolf scares everyone around here. I wonder if I have to come back here at night, because that's what I remember, is coming back here at night. But damn, I need to find a way into this building. I know that. Well, actually, I think you go into the... Hold on. This is gonna be a sloppy episode. Oh boy. I hate this part of the game. I think somewhere inside of his office we can find a place to transform where like, because of course whenever you try to transform nearby people, Midna would tell you no, you can't. So I think there is a point somewhere in here where you can transform. And I wonder if I can like do it right, maybe like right here, I'm not sure. Okay, it does let you transform. Alright, let's use our senses. And maybe we do just have to go over here, right? Oh, wait. Got something sent on. Damn. I remember I can climb something or something of the matter. But then again, it was stolen, right? So maybe it's... I think maybe South Hyrule Field? Let's go out there. Because now that I think about it, I remember having to fight a bunch of little, like, beastly wolf creatures. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, let me go... But you have to do that at night, too. This is completely based off of memory. So, hang in there. Agatha's out here, don't really need her. What I'm gonna do, I think... Shoot. I'm gonna let time pass, and maybe as I'm doing that, I'm gonna walk around and talk to people, try to figure out what's going on. So I will see you guys in a bit when I have a little bit of a better idea of where to find this wooden statue. So see you guys in a bit. I've been kind of talking around to people, and that's always a good thing to do in Zelda games. If you're not sure what to do, talk to key characters, and they'll kind of give you a clue. So, what I actually did do is go to Telma's Bar and look at that map that we usually look at to find out where to go next, and we actually can come down here. I thought you couldn't. I thought that hole leading down here to this guy named Shad, this is kind of the character that we need to talk to. And yeah, I thought that hole was closed, and you had to return the... You had to basically restore Ilya's memory to have the hole open. So yeah, I don't really remember this part of the game that well, but let's see if we can get something from this guy. Okay, so hold on, after he's done talking, I can kind of show what he's talking about. Because basically what's going on is we have this statue here. This may look familiar. This is actually a statue that you can control with your Dominion Rod. But there's two things we need to do. One thing is we need to break the seal on this thing, because even if we do restore our Dominion Rod, we can't use this until the seal is broken, and the way to do that is to bring back a book that he can read like a spell to, or read some kind of like... read something to the statue to make the seal break, and we can use our Dominion Rod on it. But first, we also need to restore the Dominion Rod. This is where I just got so confused with this game, because I didn't really know like what to do next. If I need to bring back the book to Shad, because he doesn't tell you where to get it from. I know where, but I don't know if we can do it yet. So yeah, this is a very confusing part of the game because there's so many things you need to do, but you just don't know what order you need to do it in. Oh boy, we have a box here that you can push out of the way. And there it is. There is our wooden statue. I have a lot of footage to cut out. I'm just gonna sniff this, and now we have a scent. We have to forget the reekfish scent. So now we have the medicine scent. We can track down this medicine and go from there. So this is Mike1217, and I will see you in the next episode of Let's Play Twilight Princess.